to the Governor-General and formally confirm that we're able to form a government. And then tomorrow morning we'll have a formal signing ceremony, also a formal announcement, and we hope to then push on in the afternoon and be able to announce our Cabinet and also ministerial responsibilities, with a view that we would move over the weekend and ultimately have a swearing in on Monday so that we can get the show moving and get this country going forward. So with that, happy to take your questions. Jessica?
Who will be your Deputy Prime Minister?
Again, all of that will be revealed tomorrow. I won't get into that until those agreements have been ratified by the respective parties.
How much of a relief is it to be able to stand here and say the negotiations are concluded?
Well, look, I'm really proud of the negotiations. It's 20 days since we had our special votes confirmed in that period of time, and when you see the agreements tomorrow, you'll understand how comprehensive they are. We've covered a tremendous amount of material in terms of policy, in terms of ways of working. No, not really. I mean, I'll take as long as it takes. It's been important for me to go through this in a very disciplined way, in a very focused way. First and foremost, agree all the policy component parts, get each party to sign up to each other's policy programs. That was a big piece of work. Likewise, it's important that we can actually manage the government well and have good processes for dealing with conflict that may arise and how we deal and process that. And then thirdly, it's been about ministerial appointments and working our way through that, getting the right people in the right jobs.
Sorry, just agreements tomorrow. Will the entire government program be in there? You will put everything in those agreements?
Yes, you'll be able to see exactly what we've delivered. And I think you'll see it's incredibly comprehensive, but importantly also it gives us a really defined work program for the next 3 years. So there's a lot of specificity there that's very deliberate, so that we all are aligned around what we're shooting for and what we're trying to achieve.
Do you think Kiwis will be surprised by any of the concessions that you made to other parties?
Well, look, we're in an MMP environment, and as I said, every party has to make concessions in order to form a coalition government. That's our system and that's how it works. But I think what, as I said from the beginning, is that there is massive alignment around the goals. And the goals are very clearly about how we rebuild the economy, ensure that it's more productive, how we actually restore law and order, deliver better public services and strengthen democracy.
Can you talk us through?
Sorry.
Why didn't you announce it earlier today as you planned to? Why didn't you sign the deal earlier today?
Just because we had a few things to close out this morning that I wanted to be reassured around. Again, I'm not getting into the detail. What I'm saying to you is there was a few issues to close out. I wanted to make sure that all leaders understood where we were. I want also to have the opportunity to actually go to their respective boards in many cases to get ratification this afternoon. And then tomorrow we'll actually set up with a formal announcement and formal signing ceremony.
Role has to go to ACT, doesn't second party, second role, otherwise you'd be back in place for voters.
Again, what I just say to you is that will all be revealed tomorrow, but what New Zealanders have asked us to do is for these three parties to work together, to come together to deliver change and to take the country forward. We have massive alignment around the goals, and I think we've got the right people in the right places to take this forward. Earlier this morning.
And will we see your full
Yes, I'd like to push on and actually announce all of that later on in the afternoon. So that everybody has clarity around that. Obviously, we have conversations with the people that are due to be appointed. Then the plan would be that we would move over the weekend. We hopefully would have a swearing-in ceremony on Monday and then get going. No, it was just making sure that actually I had committed to the caucus that I wanted them to understand the nature of what we had signed up for in the agreements. I've been empowered to do that. I kept them in the loop at a very high level through the course of the conversation, and for us it was just making sure that they had a good sense of the broad brushstrokes of where we're going.
When will the caveat you put on all of the parties and the caucuses sign up, how confident are you that there will actually be a sign-in ceremony tomorrow?
Absolutely confident.
Yeah, 100% guarantee, and you've got that guarantee from Winston and David said today.
Sorry, Toby. Oh, sorry, Jane.
How would you describe the relationships with the two leaders? And also, what are the particular challenges that you're going to face going into a three-way coalition?
Yeah, look, I mean, I have to say over the process it's been a really good process, because inevitably you can talk transactionally about the tasks and the policies and the ideas, but you actually get a sense of where each individual is coming from and what's motivating them and actually what's important to them. And so we've actually got to know each other very well as the three leaders, which I think is a very important part of the process. As I said at the beginning, for me it's really important that there is a relationship, that there is chemistry, that actually we are actually able to understand each other and where we're coming from.
Those relationships are at a point when you're going to be able to go into a potentially challenging environment like that three-way coalition that New Zealand has seen.
Yeah, it's historic, and it will be. We'll reveal more about it tomorrow. But it is important because, without doubt, that's why we've spent so much time making sure we get it right, and that's why I've been very disciplined about following that process. Establish relationships first, agree a policy program, agree process mechanisms for actually any disputes or any tensions that may arise, and then make sure we put the right people in the right place. So it's been a very disciplined way of going through it, and we lock each of those component parts and deal with it.
Would we know that?
Sorry.
Would we know that the
Sorry.
referendum on the Treaty of Waitangi, will we know about that tomorrow as well?
We'll reveal that detail tomorrow, yes, through those agreements, yes.
By any of the policies that you have considered?
No, we've had tremendous support from the caucus. I've kept them updated as to how the negotiations have been progressing through this period of time. We are really excited. We are genuinely excited. We have a fantastic country, as I say. We now have to go realise all the potential that sits in it. We have worked incredibly hard as three parties to make sure we have something that's going to deliver strong and stable government.
New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon there. They've got a deal. It's taken 40 days, but negotiations with ACT and New Zealand First, Winston Peters, they're done, and New Zealanders have got a government.